Hello, this is Kate, and this is my review of Cheryl Richardson's self-care cards. So this is a 52 card deck, and this isn't really an oracle card deck. She actually calls them an inspirational card deck. And so each card has a picture and a a word or a name, and then on the back there's a little saying. So I'm just going to go through this deck so you get a feel for them. They're really pretty. They're really visually appealing cards. And then each card has a positive message, and it's all around the theme of self-care. So this one says, take a mini retreat, listen to the voice of your soul. So these are just like little nice things that you can do for yourself. Power, own your power. Every storm brings a fresh new beginning. So these are nice, thick, sturdy cards, and they're glossy, as you can see. And I've had this deck for about a year, and I actually use it quite a bit, and I use it in counseling. I'm a volunteer counselor, and quite often I'll use this deck at the end of the session as a way to just kind of wrap up the session. I'll have my client pick a card and read it and then relate it to what's going on in their life. And quite often the card that comes up is kind of has to do with whatever it is that they're dealing with. So often these cards will be very bang on and really pertinent and relevant. Peace. Embrace your confusion, let there be peace, and not knowing all the answers. And this is, it's a non-religious deck. I mean, there are angels and stuff like that, but there isn't, I don't think there's any mention of God or anything like that in this card deck. So I like that because it's appropriate for me to use it in a counseling setting. So all these cards have a very, very uplifting, very soothing feel to them, so you're not going to get any scary cards. And there is a little bit of nudity in these cards, which I like. I love nudity in tarot and oracle cards, but some people might find that offensive. I don't know. I personally don't, but this is a very feminine deck. I don't think there's any men in this entire deck. I think it's all pictures of women. There might be one or two men, actually. And this deck doesn't come with a guidebook. It's just the cards. There's no guidebook telling you, what to do. So I don't actually use these cards for doing professional readings. I use them for myself. Like sometimes I'll do like a daily card. I'll choose one from this deck. And I use them a lot with counseling. And with coaching clients too. I'm also a life coach, and I'll use this at the end of a session. So yeah, really, really attractive artwork. And I mean, it's not a super, it's not a really deep deck, but it's a very helpful deck. It's good if you're in a really depressed mood or a sad mood, or you have a lot going on and you're feeling overwhelmed. It's a good deck to draw a card from, because you're going to get, some really good guidance, and it's not going to freak you out or anything like that. I know some tarot decks can be kind of, some of the images can be really harsh, and it's not good to to do a reading with that if you're feeling really fragile. So this is a good deck for those days where you're feeling really fragile. So I actually highly recommend this deck. It's different from a lot of the Oracle card decks that I have, just because there's, you know, a message on the back and the front. So yeah, so I actually really highly recommend this deck. It's a deck that I've used a lot over the past year, and I look forward to using it for years to come. So yeah, highly recommended deck. Okay, my name is Kate, and thank you so much for watching.